EchoSports is a real-time athlete performance monitoring platform. We call training and match sessions, events in the platform. This tutorial will show you how to find events, view them and benefit from the data recorded. To open a specific event dashboard, you can click on the last session button in the team dashboard or go to the events calendar, clicking on the events button on the upper navigation block. Let's look at the events calendar. To give you a better overview of the monthly activity of a team, events are presented on a day-to-day basis. There are two types of events in EchoSports platform, match and training. They differ in the calculation logic, but I will tell you about it later. In the calendar view, training events are presented on a blue background, match events on a red background and live events will always appear green. You can navigate to past events by switching to previous months. When the event of interest is found, just click on it. An event dashboard will be loaded. Welcome to the event dashboard. This is the place where most of the time will be spent during training and match sessions. This dashboard gives you the possibility to configure the event, and also view live and archive athlete stats from different perspectives. The event dashboard is visually the same for live and archive events. The dashboard consists from three main blocks: first, segment management and playback controls; second, event timeline; and third, data visualization divided into tabs. To understand the calculations principles, I need to explain the timeline first. It represents periods of the training or match in real-world time. These periods are called segments. To deliver structured session results, calculations are available for each segment of the event. If a training session is recorded, then custom segment names can be specified for specific drills. In case of a match, predefined segments are provided according to the game logic. For example, in floorball, the usual sequence of periods would be: warm-up, period 1, period 2, period 3, overtime, shootout. Timeline also enables to put markers in specific game or training points. Markers are points where something has happened. For example, markers can represent a goal scored, or timeout, or some custom situation that would be of interest for the coach for later analysis. If you pay attention to the timeline, parts of the segments have a green background. EchoSports platform supports doing calculations also only in clear game time. To get accurate results, calculation only in real game time is recommended. For both training and game sessions, game time is enabled by default continuously. You can manage starting and stopping game time in the Settings tab, or use the automated EchoSports computer vision solution to track game scoreboard. Calculations are done when three conditions are met. First, athlete is on the game field; second, time is within game segment; third, game time is on. This basically means that data will be accounted if athlete is on field, within segment time and when game time is running. Now, I will introduce you with the data and configuration tabs of the event dashboard. Summary tab provides live overview of your team athlete performance data in the selected event moment. Data is refreshed once per second. Players on field are represented in a black color with a white background, players off field, gray with a gray background. The players on field are always showed on the top of the list. You have two options to show the data: first, from the beginning of the event till the current or selected moment, or from the beginning of the last segment. You can switch between these options on the right side of the tab navigation. On the bottom of the tab, you have the possibility to show only the athletes of interest, select and compare multiple athletes, freeze the view and stop sorting the list. I will demonstrate how this works. I will select a moment of interest, zooming in the timeline and press the play button. The data is loaded and you will see a live replay of the event. Reports tab is designed to do data sorting for selected segments of the event. The data is loaded upon opening of the tab and is not reloaded automatically, on the contrary to Summary tab. The view is designed to provide sorting for all data. Also, team average values are displayed for each type of information. To change the dataset loaded, please select one or more segments of interest in the right side of the tab navigation. For example, let's check which athletes have spent the most time on field in the second period of the game. Comparison tab is designed to give you a more graphic representation of the athlete data and the ability to compare the results between multiple athletes. To choose the athletes to compare, you can use the drop-down in the tab or select them in the Summary tab. You can see the athlete's heat map. Bar graphs visualize the athlete performance values relative to other athletes compared. Line graph visualizes athlete speed at a specific moment of time in the event. Pie chart shows the percentage of time spent in different speed zones. To change the dataset loaded, please select one or more segments of interest in the right side of the tab navigation. Heat Map tab gives you the opportunity to draw heat maps for individual players and groups in specific segments. You can choose individual athletes. You can choose position of players. EchoSports will select all athletes in the specified position and draw the heat map. To change the dataset loaded, please select one or more segments of interest in the right side of the tab navigation. So let's draw a heat map for the second period for all defense players. As you notice, if more athletes are selected for a longer period, the heat map gets intense, and it is impossible to distinguish the actual heat zones. To solve this situation, there is an intensity selector to adjust the desired intensity of the heat map. Field tab provides you with real-time live data of athletes' positions on the field. In the table on the right side of the field, athletes on the field are listed. In the graphical presentation of the field, athletes are labeled with their number in team and last name. Let's play back a short period of the game. Broadcast tab design is tailored for TV broadcast commentators. It delivers real-time data about both team individual athletes combined with team total and average values and a live field view. This view is more useful if two teams are monitored in the event. Athlete linking to specific tags is done in the Tags tab. Here you can see the available tags and can link them to specific team athletes for the event. Also, changing of links can be done here. Settings tab is there to adjust specific event parameters. The usage specifics of tags and setting tab will be explained in another video tutorial. Thank you for watching EchoSports tutorial. If you need any further assistance, feel free to contact us via support@EchoSports.eu.